You can transmit on TV, for example, something from Srebrenica, something from Sarajevo, siege of Sarajevo. Nobody will believe. Say it is impossible, you know, because we know that we are victims. Bosnians are not victims. Croatians are not victims. We are victims.
I was thinking, for example, Sarajevo, that it is impossible that the whole Belgrade will be out, and because there was no, I think that there is no family which has no relatives. I mean, this is so close that I think it's very rare family in Belgrade who has not studied, somebody who studied in Sarajevo or who has no relatives or any relations or has been there, whatever. So I was thinking it's impossible that the people will not stop that. But we didn't stop that.
If Yugoslavia couldn't stay together after Tito, that's okay for me. But we could just, you know, we could live as good neighbors. This is Serbia, that is Croatia, that is Bosnia. Right, great. That's it. But no, they wanted to have more and more and more. You know, let's make more territories. This is ours. There are Serbs living down there in Bosnia. Yeah, great. So what? There are Hungarians living in Vojvodina, but it's not Hungary. It's Vojvodina. It's part of Serbia.
Of course, we are making progress.
I think we made a little progress, and we're very...
Hello, how are you? Nice to see you, Mr. President. And made some progress. A lot of hard sledding.
U tom smislu izražavam optimizam u pogledu njenog uspeha. Hvala.
We did all these actions was to move people on the streets, to get them on the streets to do something. They couldn't ban actions like that because there was nothing wrong with that from a Romanian point of view. But they ignored us, state media ignored us, the other radio and TV stations. We didn't really exist to them.
It was a fun time. It was clubbing all the time. A lot of booze, a lot of drugs around. It was catastrophe, you know. But in this catastrophe, it was a lot of, like, very strange kind of life, you know. Promiscuity, of course. Everything, you know. Because there's no limits at all. What kind of moral distance you should have in a situation when the complete society is injustice, you know, is losing its standards. They somehow establish a devil as an angel. You know, the guy who symbolically started the whole thing was announced as a key peacemaker in the area, which was, of course, you know, absurd.
This was looking like, you know, we're stuck here with Milosevic and there is no social perspective. Suddenly you were sort of in a situation which is calm, but with no future.
In 1996, our history was 3 wars, international isolation, sanctions of United Nations, no gas, no electricity, no money, no hope. That was Serbia in 1996. And people simply had enough. The whole movement was like a love parade. So bright, so different from the despair of the streets of Belgrade. So different from all this misery and the grayness of Belgrade.
in Serbia, if you're not mad, you've gone mad. You know, you have to be positively mad around here to survive and to live your life.
You take this light bulb filled with red paint and you throw it at the building and you suddenly feel relaxed, as if you know, as if there is Milosevic no more. And they never actually removed that red paint until October the 5th, when the building was on fire. So only the fire of the October the 5th actually erased our marks and RTS.
If you have demonstrations and you have, I don't know, 100,000 people on the streets, and you switch on the TV and you switch on the radio, and we hear on all TV and radio stations that there is only a bunch of people walking around the Belgrade, then you know that you have to take your own microphone and tell the truth. And the truth is 100,000 people on the streets. And that's all. That's the truth.
Među mnogima, predsjedništvo Evropske unije juče je sve strane pozvala na uzdržavanje od nasilja i tražilo od srpskih vlasti da prekinu sa ometanjem frekvencije radija B92. Režim u Srbiji učinio je upravo suprotno i zabranio rad radija B92 kao i radio Indeksa i na taj način radikalizovao postojeću situaciju u Srbiji koja bi očigledno mogla izazvati nasilje.
Dobar dan, radio 52, slušajte vesti! O ukidanju radija B92 sa šefom jugoslovenske diplomatije Milanom Milutinovićem juče u Londonu razgovarao je i visoki predstavnik za Bosnu Karl Bildt. Bio sam vrlo oštar sa Milutinovićem i vrlo otvoreno sam mu rekao šta mislim o zatvaranju radija B92. To je stanica koja je učinila mnogo tokom mirovnih pregovora i potpuno je neprihvatljivo da danas bude proglašena ilegalnom, rekao je Bildt.
Judges from the Supreme Court who've denounced President Milosevic's decision to annul the elections.
It was his tactic. Put it because he would like to say, if somebody asks him, there is no democracy in Serbia, yes, there is. You can see or hear what B92 speaks, or some intellectuals' rights. You have some medias, you know. But it was only for exposition, to show that there is some small area of democracy.
There were not, I think, more than 30,000 people there, which was a kind of Milosevic collapse, because in the former times he could have not triple, 10,000 more people coming from the whole Serbia. And this was like having kind of a bargain with them, you know. They paid them to come.
Slob Out!